Yes, hello, welcome back to my channel again. We were talking about another episode of Daredevil Born Again. It's the third episode in season 1 of Daredevil Born Again. The episode's titled The Hollow of His Hand. A little bit short than the other episodes we've watched last week as well. This one's only 46 minutes long. I'm finding it difficult to put into words how I feel like this episode. This episode was incredible. I loved it. It was tense. It was full of action. It was heartbreaking. We're going to get into it though. We'll talk about it. So basically, this is the courthouse episode this week. Mayor Fisk is off doing his thing. He doesn't do too much this episode. It's mainly all about the court case of Hector Ayala. Matt is representing him, as we know. Karen is not in this episode. I don't even know if she's going to be in the remainder of the season. I feel like maybe she was in the first two episodes and that was it. She's back in San Francisco doing her thing. So basically, the case with the White Tiger begins. They have, at the end of this episode 2, they had the witness who was there in the subway station in a safe house. They got him. They found him. They're going to make him testify at court as well. The officer that got into a fight with Matt at the end of the last episode testifies. He said there's no one else on the train tracks. He said Hector pushed his friend, the other officer, and that's murdered him, and that's how he died, and that's what happened. So they bring the witness to testify in court. The whole episode is them trying to find him before he gets to the courthouse. They do a little switcheroo. You think he gets into a van and they're driving along. The cops stop him. He's not even in the van. He makes the courthouse with this guy, Nicky. He panics. He says he was never there. He was at home that night. So Hector is not looking good for Hector. It looks like he's going to be sentenced to death. Unfortunately, that's how the episode starts going. Then Matt and his colleagues are talking like, what are we going to do? We got to throw a Hail Mary here. Matt basically outs him as the White Tiger. All these witnesses come forward. The White Tiger saved my life. He saved my family from a burning car. He saved a bunch of police officers as well. A bunch of police officers on record have reports as well saying how great the White Tiger is. So a lot of the episode it's going that way. It's looking bad for him as well. But now Matt's like, okay, well, we got to tell him he is the White Tiger. This could save his life. And he basically says to Hector, if you're the White Tiger, if you are found not guilty, you can never be the White Tiger ever again. That is going to be it over. And he says, well, sometimes you got to do the right thing. That's basically the whole plot, the message behind the episode as well. So basically, towards the end of the episode as well, he is found not guilty, which is great. You're getting your happy episode at the end of it as well. Mayor Fisk is quite upset. Justice did not prevail. Vigilante's running the street and is allowed free to go. And a New York City police officer is dead in the ground. So we feel like we're getting our happy ending here with Hector. Then, towards the end of the episode, he puts his suit back on after Matt told him not to do it. And then he's off in the middle of the night on the streets, about to go rescue someone as well at the end of the episode. And someone shows up and shoots him on the side of the head, right in the temple. So Hector, after that entire episode, that great journey he went on of trying to do the right thing, trying to help people, someone accidentally dying, which wasn't his fault, he was just trying to help someone, then being blamed of murder, him getting away with it, and then being assassinated right after the court proceedings towards the end of the episode. And what we see at the end as well is that whoever did shoot Hector in the temple, they are wearing a Punisher vest. So we've been seeing the symbolism a lot for the Punisher in this season. We do know John Bernthal is going to show up in the show as Frank Castle. We don't see the face of the person who does do the assassination. Their HUD is up. We are to assume it's Frank Castle. Maybe he just wasn't available on the day they were filming. We do know he's going to be in the show, though. A lot of cops have Punisher tattoos as well. We see it on their neck, on their wrists as well. There's lots of symbolism with graffiti everywhere as well. So this is really, oh my god, this episode fucking just like poor Hector. I feel bad for him the entire episode, the entire show since he's been in it. He's just trying to do the right thing. Then he's found not guilty. He's a free guy. Yes, poor guy is free. And then they do that to the end of the episode. I feel like Matt's gonna be really pissed off after this happening now. I feel like the Punisher will come into it. Him doing that, Matt's gonna find out and is not gonna be happy. Did Fisk pay the Punisher to do this? Probably, or one of his other colleagues as well. We know the Punisher is getting his own one-shot spin-off thing, like Werewolf at Night. It's not a movie, it's not a TV show. It's like a little in-between one-off. So I'm really excited to see how that goes as well. I really, really like this episode. So that's the third episode now. I've loved all three. The show, the momentum's really, really good. They're good at keeping it up. And each episode does feel self-contained in and of itself, but it's also helping the story progress a lot as well. So I'm really excited to see what the rest of the season has in store for us. They're already filming season 2 right now as well, so I know that's going to be really good as well. So yeah, I really, really love this episode. If you're not watching the show, you should. If you're enjoying it, please comment if you don't mind. A like, a subscribe will help me out a lot. This is a very brand new channel, and thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.